consider this language, set of strings over A comma B containing say a pattern AB in it. We know that if it has AB in it, prefix and suffix could be any string over A comma B. Therefore, the regular expression for this is A plus B star AB followed by A plus B star. It contains AB, it can appear anywhere, so prefix and suffix could be any string over AB, which is why we have written like this. Now let's look at this one, set of strings over AB not containing the pattern AB. Now, if you look at not containing AB, which means I start with B and I can read any number of B's, or I start with B's followed by I can read any number of A's, but the moment you read A, you are not supposed to read a B. Exception, one can read just A. Just A is allowed, but the moment we read A, and we should continue to read A, and the moment we read a B, it becomes invalid. So we can only read the sequence of A's. So this clearly tells you that it is sequence of B's followed by sequence of A's. No other pattern is allowed. So which means it is B star followed by A star. The moment you read A, you cannot read anything. But after reading B, one can read any number of A's. That's all. Now if you look at 1 plus 2, this accepts a language L1, this accepts a language L2. What is L1 plus L2 or L1 union L2? One set says set of strings over A comma B containing AB. Another one is complementary, correct? Which means L2 is precisely L1 complement. Now when you take the union, what do we get? We get the parent set. Parent set is sigma star, which means 1 plus 2 is all possible strings over A comma B. What is this? This one is A plus B star, or this one is sigma star. Sigma is AB, and all possible strings over sigma is precisely A plus B star. And one can get an automaton for this, and if we flip final to non-final, non-final to final, we get an automaton for this. And when we combine these two sets, interestingly, what we obtain is precisely the parent set, which is all possible strings over A comma B. Okay. So if you carefully pay attention to strings that are part of the set and what is allowed, what is not allowed, one can extract the expression. Consider this automaton. When it reads a single A, it reaches a final state. And when it reads another A, it comes back and ensures that one more A is read. In between, it can read B's. This we have seen before. It accepts just A or sequence of B's followed by A followed by sequence of B's. Between this B and this B, it reads odd number of A's. and no control on number of B's. So therefore the language accepted by this is set of strings over A comma B having odd number of A's. No restriction on number of B's. Now let's construct RE for this language. Let's analyze the pattern. Pattern could be sequence of B's followed by just one A, or it could be sequence of B's followed by, you may read A and again some more B's, then you read A, then you may read some more B's, then you read A, and this part, and you may read some more B's now. And after 1, then odd number of A's is 3. Correct? And you can have any number of B's in between, and this pattern is going to repeat. Correct? Because when we come back, we may get another 2 A's. So after this, after reading this many B's, you can take one A and then read some more B's and then take A and then read some more B's. Correct? Now this gives you 5 A's. Again you repeat this, we get 7 A's. Most importantly, between 2 A's, one can have any number of B's. That's precisely the pattern that we keep following. Now if this can be expressed using a succinct expression, then we are done. You see that this pattern is keep repeating. Now we just have to capture this, ensuring the base part. So what is the simplest possible thing? It is B star A. Correct? You read this and followed by, one can read any number of this. So now B star followed by A followed by a B star. After that, you see that the pattern continues, right? So you may just read A, we are done, or sequence of B's followed by A followed by sequence of B's, we are done. Now we need to generate 3, 5, 7 and all that. So how is that happening? You read A, then sequence of B's, then you read A and sequence of B's. And this can repeat. So now simplest string is just A. So this will give you 0, this will give you 0, this will give you 0. Which means 0 or more B's, 0 or more B's, 0 or more of this pattern. All of them, if you take 0, then you get A. And you don't want this, you just want this, then it is B star, A this. Now after reading one part, B star, A, B star, you want to continue the loop. So which means A, then B star, and then A followed by B star. So now if you do it once, we get 3 A's. So B star, A, B star. If you do this once, we get this. Now if you do it again, then we get A, B star, A, B star. And if you do it again, then it is A, B star, A, B star. Now you see that B star, A, B star, A, then B star, A, and then B star, A, followed by B star, A, B star, A. So between two A's, we ensure there is a sequence of B's, and this is ensured for any two A's. If you look at any two A's, we see that it is ensured, and it can begin with sequence of B's, it can end with sequence of B's, so that is also ensured. So if you pay attention to the pattern, one can get things like this. One can also fine tune this, or one can also come up with different expressions for the same thing. So same thing can also be visualized as B star A. After that, you look at which pattern is repeating. It is B star A, B star A. This pattern is repeating, right? B star A, B star A, that pattern is repeating, followed by B star. So the simplest possible string is B A, which you can see it, or B star A, B star, or this pattern is repeated. B star A, after that B star A, B star A, and you keep doing this. And you want one more sequence, then again B star A, B star A. After doing all this, you may read the sequence of B's, which is why one more B star is there. So for the same question, one can come up with this expression, or one can come up with this expression. Fine. And if you look at this carefully, at every stage, what is that we are doing? Some sequence of B's or this pattern, correct? So which means you have B star followed by A, followed by say B star. This part, let's look at it this way. You get to see that we are reading B, right? So let me write B plus, let me write A, B star, A star. So now B star A, B star is the basic pattern. After that, you get to see that you have so many B's, or you repeat this pattern. What pattern it is? A, B star, A. Now look at it this way. Now B star A, B star. Now you want A, B star A, then you take A, B star A from this. Then you need B star, yes, take B star from this. Okay. And then again you need A, B star A, take from this. You need B star, you take from this. Then A, B star A, take from this. You need B star, you take from this. So if you carefully observe this pattern, what do we see? You see that it is B or AB star A. It is B or AB star A. So this pattern is what we keep repeating. So one can also write this regular expression. So which means for the same language one can come up with many different expressions. So if you carefully observe this, you see that you may simply accept B star A B star, then in that case you take epsilon from this. Or after this you may read AB star A, then you may read B star, then take this. After reading B star you may read AB star A, then take from this. So like that you can also look at this pattern through this expression. Okay. So these are all some of the gate questions, and if you look at any competitive exams, you will find questions like this. You will be given a question followed by 4 different choices, and you will be asked to pick the one which is not corresponding to this language. Now you see that for this question these 3 are equivalent, and naturally you can find one which will not match this. So often writing regular expressions are little tricky, because one can fine tune this pattern and come up with multiple expressions for the same expression. For the same expression I mean this one. So once you identify a pattern, one can start discovering some many different ways of writing the same sequence. So one has to spend time, practice questions of this type, which will be of use when you appear for GATE and competitive exams conducted by DRDO, ISRO and so on. So one can also simplify this. For example, this is generating B star and there is one B star outside, so which means this B star can also be generated using this, right? So which means you can say B star A followed by B plus AB star A whole star. Now you generate B star A, you need B star, use this. Then you need A, B star A, use this. Then you need B star, use this. Again A, B star A, use this. B star, use this, and the pattern continues. So the idea is this. This one, how are you grouping it? Are you seeing it as like this, or are you seeing like AB star A, or are you seeing like this? That's precisely what matters. And so that just by looking at this one from 4 different perspectives, we have obtained 4 different expressions for the same language. So now you have automaton, you have RE, and like this one can explore many questions.